Got my good friend Anthony Macaluso in studio. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about. UPW wrestling.
Yes.
The Gun Vaults of Texas.
Yes.
And there's a lot of other things
There's
as well.
a lot more going on.
All right. So you're a father. Father's Day is coming up quick. I saw the Gun Vaults doing some stuff. Another gift would be taking your dad to UPW.
Yeah.
What do you got going on with the Gun Vault?
A lot of cool things. We've got, right now, we're just doing a little for the week gift card. Buy $100, get $10 free. Keep spending, more hundreds you spend, the more money you get for free.
That's free money right there.
I like free money.
That's the way my wife sees it. She's like, you got to make money, right? You're spending money, making money. It's a good deal.
Yep. And I'm sure we're going to be putting some guns on sale. You never know how that goes. We did a pretty cool little run about 2 weeks ago. Sold a lot of guns.
What would be a popular Father's Day gift?
Ammo for everybody.
Ammo.
That seems to be the going thing these days is ammo and still firearm sales.
All right.
Can't complain.
What do you want for Father's Day?
A day off.
A day off.
A day off.
You could also, maybe for Father's Day, get the commissioner position for UPW.
I don't know. I don't know if...
you turned in the application,
I did,
right?
And I've still heard nothing. It's like, it's normal. You turn in the application, you hear nothing.
Did you call up? That's what they would always say. Did you go check on the app? Did you get my application?
If Bart would ever answer his phone, you know how those guys are.
They're busy, man.
They are.
There's a lot of stuff going on in that
Probably Johnny
universe.
crying to him, so he just keeps him on the phone all day long.
Well,
that would be my thought. But
you got to ease up on him. Johnny Blade, man. He's just trying to do his job, right? Get his clients the W.
I just want my job, man.
Well, that's fair.
If anybody deserves it, it's me.
You do deserve it. You do a lot for UPW.
Yep.
One of the Verse sponsors.
And I'm unbiased. That is my biggest thing. An unbiased person. I've never been in wrestling. I'm a fan. What else would you want?
Yeah. They should do a vote. There should be a crowd vote.
I'm in for paper, rock, scissors.
Okay,
I will dominate.
That's probably the most official way.
It is. I mean, really, what other choices do they have? I don't know if anybody else has turned in, but I'm the shoe-in. I'm definitely the shoe-in.
The only application, they're like, somebody else.
Somebody else turn in an application. That'd be great.
And one thing that we talked about was Johnny potentially applying for that spot.
Then he couldn't be a manager.
I don't know. What has more power?
Commissioner.
The commissioner, right?
Absolutely.
But he's a good manager, though.
He is a good manager. I'll give him that. But he is all about himself.
I don't know if maybe some of his wrestlers are starting to see that too.
I've noticed.
At least what I've noticed, they're like, wait a second, is he concerned about Johnny Blade or is he concerned about my career?
No,
I don't know.
He's concerned about his money.
Yeah, and I think as the commissioner, they should be concerned with UPW, what's best for the business, right?
Mm-hmm. Setting up matches, making sure everybody's happy, getting butts in the seats. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about.
Where do they get those seats?
Well, it depends what venue they use. If they use Texas City Live, they get those seats for me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but the next show is at Bacliff, right?
Yeah, Bacliff Fire Department, May 26th or June 26th.
I saw they had put down. They're going back to Santa Fe.
Yeah, I'm excited. Way less of a drive for me.
Yeah, you live in Santa Fe, and your business is Santa Fe.
Yeah,
Santa Fe guy through and through.
At the fire department.
Oh, it's at the Santa Fe Fire Department.
It is. That's gonna be pretty cool.
All right. Is Chris getting in the ring?
I would take him out.
You versus Christopher Beal.
Yeah, I would beat my own brother up. Unless I have to use my chairs, and then I'm not going to, I don't want to break my chairs.
Yeah, not the chair.
No.
Not the chair. Those are
I don't even know what day that is. I guess we should probably one day look at that, but I'm sure we'll get to that.
I think it's in July.
Well, yeah.
Fireworks.
That would be that.
There's not a you can go a lot of different places, and a wrestling match can sometimes be a little, it can get dangerous, I suppose, depending on who you are. But there's nowhere I'd rather be than the safety. I went out. Oh.
What's going on here?
Oh, my God.
Is this what the radio interview is?
Yeah.
What do I said, right here?
Why are you here?
Dude.
I was invited.
From who?
KHEA called me.
Oh. So you set me up.
Hey, welcome.
That's great to be
here. There may be some miscommunication, but whenever remember I said, hey, it would be only be fair to have Mr. Johnny Blade in studio as well if we had,
it's only fair.
Chevy here.
Yeah.
And you should know that because you are Unbiased and fair.
Yes.
Unbiased, huh?
That's my
You
pitch.
haven't been acting very unbiased lately. Is
I
this
am.
on? Is this even on?
Yeah, you're 100% on air right now.
So we're on the air.
Yeah, we are on air. We are on the
I
air.
didn't even get a chance to fix my hair, or
You're bald, Johnny.
that's okay.
All right.
That's okay. There's
You
nothing
still
wrong
get
with
it.
baldness.
No.
No, it's
Unbiased.
unbiased. Like
Have hair. You don't.
Johnny. So what's going on? What's going on in your world right now? What's been up?
Well, I do know there's a lot of traffic out there toward the Texas Entertainment Experience, which is a very cool place. By
it's
the way.
very. Hey,
We
I
can't
agree with
agree
you.
on the traffic. I complain about the traffic every time, Johnny.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I'm late. By the way.
It's all good. I'm just glad that you're here. And I'm excited for the event that's coming up. There seems like there's been a lot of drama, a lot of talk, maybe a lot of ticket sales going on because I see people buying tickets because they want to be at that event in Bacliff, Texas.
Well, I'm a hot seller. Any event that I'm on, there's going to be rapid ticket sales, and I can understand why.
Yeah.
Unbiased.
Unbiased.
What can people expect when they show up? It looks like there's going to be some announcements made. People are excited to see some. I don't know. Is there drama between you and Chevy?
If there is, it's because of how he and his stupid friends are behaving.
I'm glad me and Chevy don't get along. His friends are going to be really angry with you.
Well, they're. I mean, come on. I'm referring obviously to the ones that are jumping into my DMs and posting on my page. It's different if they're going to come onto a UPW page or on Chevy's page and say something. That's fine. But when they start coming into my territory, they're stupid.
Yeah. Well, real life gets you.
Well,
Man.
and are we talking about the show June 26th? I didn't hear a date. I didn't hear a venue, but I'm
Well,
sure
if
you
would've
covered
been-
all that before.
If you would have been here on time, you would have heard that.
Yeah. Okay. Keep being unbiased.
You're
So
kind of like Jason, actually. Think about that. Your new
Jason Sullivan?
Yeah, your new recruit. He was late. You're late. Y'all ride together?
New recruit.
Yeah, we'll see.
So who all are you managing right now in UPW?
David Duperon, Jesse Logan. They're both champions. You know that, right?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll get into that.
We will get into that. And I have a business partnership right now with Jason Sullivan. I work with him. We're not. I wouldn't say he's full-fledged Blade Enterprises, but who knows? Who knows?
You always have
You have a
spots.
problem with that?
I don't have. I'm just a fan, bud.
I like
Unbiased.
Jason Sullivan.
I don't know how. What?
Unbiased fan.
Unbiased. Very.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
know.
how you doing?
I don't know.
That's the man there.
That is the man.
That's the man.
I don't know how I
say
keep getting
anything.
brought into it. I actually just came for a show. We were going to talk about my businesses, but we're here.
Your business. Well, let's talk about your business. You got the Gun Vault of Santa Fe.
Texas.
Of Santa Fe, Texas.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about New Mexico here.
Yes.
And you're one of the sponsors of UPW.
I am, because I love the brand.
And there's also other sponsors, one being Riot Barbershop, also in Santa Fe, Texas.
I hear
What's that place?
great owner.
Have you ever been there before? Johnny, have you been
I
to
don't
Riot
think I've ever frequented that place. No.
You can check it out.
What's going on here?
Yeah, you
I must
should
have missed
try
the joke. No, I've never been to the Riot Barber Studio.
Okay.
I hear it's
It's a happening place.
cut above the rest.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, so we also got ET Lockouts, Jordan Porty,
Love ET Lockouts. I like that guy.
Reliable Roofing.
He's reliable.
He is reliable.
Legacy-
He messaged me yesterday.
Did he?
He did.
Uh-oh. Legacy.
I won't
Collision.
get into
Legacy
that.
Collision. Have you heard of that?
You're still angry with them, I see. Yeah.
I'm not angry. No, I don't get angry. Johnny Blade doesn't get angry.
Oh.
No, the collision place is great. I went there, took my car there, got an estimate, was going to take it there to get it fixed. I mean, they're good. They're sure they do great work.
They are good people. I love.
I am
the
positive
people
they do great work. Take your car to Legacy Collision.
there. Did Bart make you say that?
No, he did not. I'm doing the right thing.
All right.
Always check and get estimates though, first to make sure they are the cheapest.
the cheapest.
Which I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah.
Cheapest ain't always the best.
And the best.
But they do good work there. So I know some friends who have
What
gone
about
there
Santa
as well.
Fe Soap Factory?
Hey, they'll get you
are the
clean.
bomb, yeah.
They'll get you clean. And they've
I
been
bought
one of the
some,
longtime sponsors.
I bought some hand soap from them. Very good hand soap. My hands smell like mangoes again. You want to smell?
No, thank you.
Smell his hands. Come on.
Got CBD oil for my dog.
Hey.
So
I use that because I was having this weird stuff on my arms. Don't want to get into it. It's weird, but it was like it actually helped make it feel better.
I totally and a lot of people endorse that stuff.
Yeah. If it works, it works. You know, being in the business in wrestling, not me, but I'm just saying, as you being in the business for a long time, competing at all different levels.
Wish it was around back when I was full time.
That stuff helps. Yeah,
it does. And now that I'm getting in the ring a little more than I want to here lately, maybe I'll start using that again.
Get some CBD from Santa Fe Soap Factory.
Absolutely.
Are you going to be entering in the ring? Are you ready or
no? Physically, I'm not ready. So I'm gonna have to start. I started taking the necessary precautions lately. I've been watching what I've been eating. I've always watched very closely what I eat, no matter what it is. But I'm doing that, and I'm walking a little more. So I'm gonna start getting back in wrestling shape, I think.
Okay.
I think it's time because Bart Harris, the owner of UPW, is wanting to throw me in the ring a lot more here lately, knowing that I'm not in shape and not ready to go. So I'm going to be ready. I'm going to get myself ready, but just in case.
Yes.
Because as you saw, I dumped him over the top rope
You
in front of all of his friends that paid tickets to get there. Now, if Chevy doesn't watch out, I'm going to do something to him in front of all his friends that are buying tickets currently now.
And I would probably be okay with that.
Well,
Unbiased.
hey, one less unbiased and
Yeah.
one less sponsor that you have to worry about. Boom, you elevate up.
Move up.
Gun vault. Boop.
So are you going to endorse me?
I
That-
might.
that's
If
what
you
I'm
watch
here
your
for.
tone, I will come buy a gun from your shop.
I am the one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Well, my wife likes you.
She's a smart lady.
Yeah, well,
Well-
she is. She
She
really
married
is.
you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She married
We all
me.
have faults, but she is very pleasant and nice to talk to.
She's nice. She's nice. I married her.
Yeah.
June 26th.
So, yeah, I need your endorsement. Bart never returns phone calls. I'm sure he's going through applications. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about as commissioner.
He
Yes,
wants
sir.
He wants the commish position.
I want the commish position. That's what we're endorsing. That's what I'm here for.
I don't think that's a good idea for you to be commissioner because I could already see me being in 2-on-1 handicap matches against two guys by myself.
That wouldn't happen.
So I'm wondering
Unbiased.
if maybe you and Bart have a backdoor deal where you're going to be the new commissioner. I could see that happening. At the end of the day, UPW is a business, and you have had a lot of success in wrestling, and specifically with the champions and in your management.
Oh, yeah.
What would happen to UPW if you took that position? Is there any interest at all?
Oh, there's absolutely interest. I guess what you don't know, what people need to know now is that I did submit my application as commissioner. Nobody knows that, I guess, till right this second.
Yeah.
So Bart has my application. I'm sorry. So I can't endorse you when I put my application in. Why would I?
Well, this is embarrassing.
Well, it's
Well,
okay.
I
It's
guess that
okay. You
changes
know
our
what? If something
tone.
doesn't happen and I don't get it, if Bart can say that I'm not getting the job, maybe.
I mean,
My wife even applied for the job.
well, heck,
It doesn't hurt to
didn't
turn
she
it
just
out.
start working?
Well, she did. She went over to the Texas Entertainment Experience.
I love Tex.
Which are you going back over there
I
to
I
do a
want to.
report? I mean, maybe I should go with you.
Yeah,
And I challenge you to a game of bowling or something.
I'm in.
they have
Got
everything
a bad
over there.
back. Maybe go-karts.
Go karts.
Yeah.
As long as the cameras are there to record it, so we can get this documented.
Yeah,
I'm in.
we could go record, have some fun. Man, no, I love Tex. Tex would be a good sponsor for UPW.
They would. Maybe I should go talk to their market. Well, I shouldn't because they'll get turned off talking to me, most likely.
I could be the face.
Anthony's like, hey, I can talk.
Yeah, I'm beautiful.
Go talk. They got all kinds of stuff there.
You know, June 26th is going to be a great night in Bacliff. That's a week from, isn't that a week from Saturday?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Or is it 2 weeks from Saturday?
A week. We're
Wow.
on the 15th. So, I want to bring it up since Gardy's scared. What's going on with Jesse? I see beef, and
Well, Jesse's my heavyweight champion.
he's great. He is. I think he's one of the best ones out there.
And his match has not even been announced yet. Maybe I should just spill the beans.
Who is it?
Since
You-
Bart's not going to announce his opponent for Bacliff.
Is it you?
No, it's not me. No, come on. Why would Jesse want to wrestle me? Jesse,
I don't know.
He is the
Just
champion.
the tones we've had lately.
What are you talking about? Where are you trying to start?
I am not starting. You know, if you would have been here on time, we actually had this conversation.
Well, let's rehash it.
Can you rewind the tapes?
So there's been a little bit of, at least I've noticed it, Anthony's noticed it. Could be nothing, but Jesse is a little bit, I think, flustered, thinking that Johnny's looking out for Johnny instead of Johnny, manager of Jesse, the champion of UPW, looking out for Jesse. I don't know if that's just the tone I get.
That's what I'm reading in.
That's what you're saying too.
Yeah.
I mean, unbiased.
Unbiased. Yeah.
Well, Jesse, he's I don't know what he doesn't have to worry. Whatever little issues there were, we fixed them. He drove all the way down here the other night.
Met at Texas City.
Texas City Live, by the way. Yeah. And, and everything's fixed. It was some minor things that maybe I was looking out for myself a little more. But you know what, Chevy, matter of fact, is Chevy here?
No.
Is he here? Send him up.
He's definitely not here, but I'm sure we could probably call him in if need be. But
Well,
I was here for just a kind of a cool day today.
It's turned out great since I got here.
So far, yeah, it's been nice.
The numbers are going up.
What are you doing after the show? You want to go to the beach or something?
Yeah, might as well hang out.
You hang out with Johnny Blade, see
Everything changes.
Everything changes.
Life is different. I could imagine.
Do you have the same limo out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'll go get some haircuts.
Right, barber. I'll call and see if he's got a spot.
I'll go to Supercuts before I go there. I'm not gonna have him cut my head off or cut my ears off.
Right? No endorsement.
Wow. So do you know who Jesse is going to be up against for that heavyweight title?
I do, but you know what? In the interest of fairness, in the interest of Bart getting mad at me, I don't think I'm going to say right now. Some people will complain because, well, why does that guy get a title shot? But Jesse is a fighting champion. Yeah. Jesse will fight whoever, and he'll do we will do whatever it takes to win. And no, he's got a big match coming up, and he will be facing the guy that wrestled at Texas City Live. That's all I can say.
Ooh.
So
that's interesting.
That is interesting. David Dupron will be in singles action. He's got to defend the cruiserweight title against Marcus Rose. And I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know who he is?
I follow wrestling.
Some moron.
I saw the flyer.
Follow wrestling.
I saw the flyer. That's how I know.
Some pimp from Central Texas or something. I don't know.
How do you see that match going?
Oh, Dupron's got him in about 2 minutes. It's easy. Dupron's been cruiserweight champion for a long time now, and he's not losing anytime soon.
Isn't he the only? He's the first and
only cruiserweight champion.
So he is the longest
reigning cruiserweight champion.
There we go.
In UPW history.
UPW history, absolutely. Good call.
That's a big deal.
That is. That really is.
Yeah.
And I manage the longest reigning cruiserweight champion. I mean, that says a lot.
Man, you know what would be cool? I just had an epiphany as the commissioner.
Okay.
As the commissioner.
Yes. This is like your
This is big. This is like your
interview.
Yeah.
All right. I'll throw this to Bart. What if we put all the belts up and we have just a huge match for the belts? You know,
when you say huge match, what do you mean? Like everybody?
We just have it's a round robin. So David's not the champion. Jesse's not the champion. Nobody's the champion. We go in, have this match, and then because it's a restart for UPW.
No,
this is a complete restart.
Restart?
Yeah.
Why is it a restart? No.
With your new commissioner, we're restarting,
With the new commissioner, you don't just take the belts off my guys. What kind of... You're fired.
I'm not even hired.
Well, you're fired. You're fired before hired.
Man, this is genius.
Man, no, that's terrible. That is a terrible idea. You can text him all you want.
I'm making notes.
I'm texting him to you. I don't care. I'm texting. You want to text Bart?
Making notes, buddy.
I can text too.
No, you know what?
I'm just making quick notes because I've got to build my resume. So, and I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not in wrestling. I'm a fan.
Well, look here, Bob the Builder. You're not going to build a resume over on my expense here and take the belts off my guys.
No, it's only what's fair. Unbiased.
Fair
it's
is
only
fair,
what's fair, yeah.
So what do you think should happen? What do you think should happen? Just in general.
We all
with
know
UPW.
he wants everything to go his way.
No. I mean, fair is fair. You keep the belts on whoever the champions are. So should we take the belt off of Los Mascabrones, tag team champions?
Yeah. That was kind of a weird finish last time.
Well, I don't know anything about it. I didn't watch the match.
Oh, well,
Johnny,
we did.
I don't care about them. I don't manage them.
Johnny Blade, if you were the manager of UPW, if you had that control, where would you take UPW?
Oh, to the top, to the moon.
What changes would you implement? Anything?
I mean, there'd be a few changes. I don't want to divulge all that right now because, I think there's a good chance I'm going to get the job. And there's going to be a lot of disappointed and upset people come June 26th. Probably demanding refunds, and that's going to be funny because yeah, they're going to be demanding refunds because I'm going to be named commissioner most likely, and then I'm going to end up slapping Chevy, because a matter of fact, that's getting addressed.
I'm okay with that.
The situation with me and Chevy is getting addressed at the show first night to kick off the show. So Bart's apparently bringing myself and bringing Chevy in the ring, and I think we're going to have the new commissioner announced at the beginning of the show.
And y'all hug it out? Is everything going to end okay? Just when I'm concerned. I like you. I like Chevy.
Chevy, hey, that's fine. I don't have any problem with Chevy as long as he apologizes, and I'll give him a nice big hug. That's fine.
Okay, I could see that. I
I'm
could see that
reasonable.
working.
I'm reasonable.
If y'all work it out that way, are you okay with him keeping his job?
Yeah, as long as he starts, doing his job correctly, announcing me like announcing me as the greatest manager of all time, when I come out and things like that.
The GOAT.
Or at least
Yeah.
close to that,
Something
call me the
along those lines.
greatest
This all
every single
started,
time.
though-
Like I said, I'm reasonable.
This all started because of him not announcing you for
That
the Jesse Logan match.
that was one thing, so it got a little heated, right? So that happened, and then and then the distraction, and then he's going on and on at me while I'm in the battle royal. Now, yes, you pointed out I was sitting outside. You know what? That's called strategy.
I got you.
You take a breather.
I wasn't bringing that conversation.
You
up.
brought it up online. You don't mind get behind the little old keyboard there doing it, or your phone, or
But I
whatever.
thought we were done. I thought this was over.
Well, apparently not. I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, well, you are. Yeah.
I was asked
Continue.
to come here. I don't even know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought.
You were talking about
thanks to
sitting
you.
down.
Yeah, I was sitting down. I was resting at the battle royal, but then I got back in there and threw Bart out.
Was
Saw it
that
at the right time.
satisfying?
It really was.
Yeah.
I'd put it up there with, I don't know.
Getting married?
I mean, up there with the wedding night.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite possibly.
There you go. Yeah. We got. Hey, if you're just joining us, we got Johnny Blade. We got Anthony Macaluso here in studio. Anthony wants to be the new commissioner of UPW. Johnny Blade is the manager of champions at UPW and has a very storied career when it comes to wrestling. So the 26th, next Saturday, there's going to be a Bacliff showdown. It's a heat wave, and it is hot outside, and
I
there's
hope
going to be
they
a
have
lot of
AC,
heat.
man.
Oh, it's going to
I
be
hope
terrible.
we can all agree with this. Fans, AC, something going on in there.
There's going to be a lot of fans. I can tell you that.
I can chanting my name.
Chanting.
Yeah.
Is that your dream? Is that something that you've had since you
Already done. I don't need that in my life anymore.
Your name's already been chanted, huh?
Yes, sir.
commissioner?
Not commissioner.
Commish.
No.
What did they chant?
Whatever. You know?
Anthony?
I don't know.
That's hard to chant.
It's not if you think about
Anthony.
it. See, there
You
you
know
go.
what? I will announce one match that has not been announced
Let's
yet.
do this.
Because neither one of these two guys, well, one of them I'm working with a little, but there's going to be a grudge match there that night, one-on-one grudge match that I'm going to be at ringside for between Jason Sullivan and the Silverback Nate Slater.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Because at the last show in Bacliff, apparently something happened between when Jesse won the championship, between Slater and Sullivan. Sullivan came out because he has issues with Slater, which has nothing to do with me.
Yep.
Slater seems to think I had a little something to do with that. Why would I have anything to do with Sullivan and Slater? I mean, come on. They've been fighting, up in Houston for other promotions. So they're bringing it up, obviously, down here. Sullivan, that night, after all that transpired, came to me, and we, discussed different ways to take out a gorilla. Just National Geographic type stuff,
It'll be a good match.
It's going to be an excellent match. It's going to be a barn burner.
As long as it's a clean finish.
Oh, there will. Yeah, absolutely.
So you're going to be
Honestly, I wouldn't want
ringside.
to get in the middle of them either.
I'm
though.
going to come out there and check it out. I got to see that up close.
Get a good seat.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah.
Could you? Johnny just waves to everybody. Could you possibly lose your job
Lose my job as what?
as manager if what happens if somebody becomes commissioner? Because you said they're announcing it first,
They could ban you from
and they ban you from ringside.
UPW.
What have you heard?
I haven't heard. I've got my application in just like you. I told you I couldn't get the BART.
I didn't think of it like that.
There's a lot of things that could happen. They're making notes over here, just checking out the old Google.
Got it.
I'm calling Bart.
Well,
Probably setting up deals. I bet you he's looking at my application.
Bart's a busy man.
Yes.
Goes to his voicemail. I don't understand why he doesn't answer.
I've
Well.
said that.
He said
know.
he's trying to get hold.
I've been trying to get hold
Maybe
of
he
it.
has everybody that put an application on hold until he makes his
Bart,
decision.
answer your phone.
That's kind of smart. Doesn't want to talk to him.
So in an ideal world, you see yourself as the commissioner.
Uh-huh.
In an ideal world, what do you see happening at the very beginning of the 26th in Bacliff?
Well, I think I have a decent shot at being commissioner. But if it's not me, I was thinking it could be,
You already said your wife.
no, I mean she implied, but she's got a job now and everything. But look, I think What about Iron Mike coming back?
Huh.
Is there money in this, by the way?
What are you talking
Like,
about?
are we getting paid if we're commissioner?
Of
Well,
course.
maybe there's some type of little salary for
Yeah.
the
All right,
commissioner.
okay,
yeah.
then I'm in. I'm back.
Benefits the full rundown.
The full run.
You know, Iron Mike and I were a tag team back in the day. Never mind. I won't bring him up.
Iron Mike. I mean, he did a good job. At
he got busy.
Yeah.
So,
He got very busy, and I will bring this up. I want to thank him for doing a decent job as commissioner, and that's the only time I'll say that because that's the biggest compliment I can give him. He was a very good tag team partner for me back in the day. I was a little better.
It seemed genuine.
That was
weird.
That was from the heart.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't see that.
So if Iron Mike's in attendance on the 26th and we see him there, then we can maybe put 2 and 2 together. So just have to see.
No, can you put 2 and 2 together?
Yeah, I'm
know
not that good
Anthony
at math,
can't.
but those
I've got toes and friends.
lower numbers are a little bit
That's
easier.
where they get me.
Well, look, I spilled the beans on a grudge match, a cruiserweight title match.
Yeah.
Jesse's defending his title that night.
Against who, we're not sure yet.
What else is going on? Tag team titles on the
Alistair
line.
going to be there?
Alistair will not be there.
How was
Oh, no.
well?
Alistair will not. That I know of. He better not be there.
Do I know something?
What if he's the new? Never
Wait a
mind.
minute.
I think we can all agree Alistair won't be the new commissioner.
But imagine if he was.
We wouldn't get
I don't
anything
think I want to
done.
imagine that.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
would be
wanna imagine
bad.
that. Yeah, we could agree on that.
We would probably just close everything down and just start over.
You know,
Start
there's
a new one.
There's
Yeah.
a team coming in to challenge Los Mas Cabrones, and then they're called the Mayhem Mafia. And I think we're going to have new tag team champions. Those guys are good. I'm going to have to check them out myself.
And that's
Dylan Smasher and Matt Locke. Now,
Yep.
You've seen Matt Locke at the last Texas
I
City
saw
show.
him there. Yeah.
And, you know, I think he got a raw deal there against Ransom. And Ransom, thankfully, is not going to be in Bacliff. So anybody buying tickets to see Ransom, you can ask for your refund from Bart Harris.
Let's say was he the one with the septum piercing? Which
Ransom?
No, Matt
yes.
Locke.
Matt Locke, yeah.
And I was just
Yeah.
thinking, like in the ring, I was like, man, that seems like you got to be pretty confident in your skills to go in there with that, because you could get like a cow.
Back in the
Just
day,
roll
I
around.
had an eyebrow piercing when I used to wrestle. in
You'd
the
wrestle
ring.
with the eyebrow piercing.
Back in 02, 03, 04 or something.
It seems like
It was really
it gets
yeah,
hit. Yeah, it would get hit a lot. Just like
I had to keep it in at that time because I had just gotten it, and there was so much so long I have to keep it in without removing it, and I had like 2 or 3 matches with it.
Well, lucky you weren't part of the Blade Enterprise. and,
Luckily,
yeah,
I was a little more popular and liked back then.
yeah. I think people still like you.
they do. They're
I'm
coming
sure
out
they
to see.
I mean,
to
you
see
see all the positive comments on Facebook.
A
And
lot of positivity, a lot of generosity, kindness.
That's what KHEA Radio focuses and puts out on the positive stories happening in the community. That's why we're excited that both you guys are here, so we can talk about UPW HEATWAVE, Bacliff, Texas, the 26th. It's a Saturday, and you're going to be able to come out and witness some history.
history being made.
History being made.
7 o'clock.
You know, I don't really like to jump ahead, but just to let everybody know who's listening in the Santa Fe area is that UPW is coming home to Santa Fe in July. We're back.
We actually broke that. Well, you weren't here yet.
But we weren't sure the date.
Well, you know, I guess it just doesn't have the same ring to it when I do it now.
No, you
does
did
it?
good. Do you know the day? Because we don't.
I know it's. I'm not telling you. How about that?
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
How about that?
It's
July
gonna
17th, Gardy.
Thank
It's gonna
you.
be a
Thank you.
nice.
I
it's
didn't
on-
tell
it's
you.
on
I
a-
told Gardy.
It's on a Tuesday. No,
No, it is not.
yeah, it's a nice venue. Santa Fe Fire Department, beautiful
Oh, yeah.
building.
Well, I pass by it all the time. It looks great.
I'm excited.
Me too.
It's like 2 minutes from my house.
Me too. Logan's gonna have another title defense, most likely. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? I bet we'll find out in Bacliff, the main event for the Santa Fe show.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, things have been heating up here.
Maybe me versus
lately.
Chevy 1-on-1.
You think?
That's a joke.
Chevy can
No,
barely
let's-
get in and out of the ring.
But you know, I wouldn't put it past, the way they're taking advantage of these ticket sales with me and Chevy and and such, and all of a sudden, Chevy's from Santa Fe, you're from Santa Fe, a lot of people from Santa Fe, UPW's,
In Santa Fe.
and then we're going back to Santa Fe in July.
Is this a
I
setup?
feel something being built here, and I feel something that's. I think I'm getting a bad feeling here.
Is this a setup?
I feel like I'm being set up.
Guess what to see?
It looks like one.
We're gonna have to get through.
Feels like one.
next week first, and then we'll know.
Well,
I mean, here's the thing. Chevy, I love Chevy. I've known him for a long time.
Great mic man.
Yes, he's great at
Amazing.
talking. I've never like played basketball with Chevy. I've never seen Chevy jog. He's never competed in wrestling at the highest level. You have.
Yeah. So he doesn't want to step in the ring, obviously, with me.
I've seen him rip his pants twice in the ring.
Which is impressive.
That is.
Boy.
Yeah.
That's probably more than most wrestlers.
I mean, there's no way Chevy comes out of this looking good. If he's going to do anything to challenge me, in any type of thing involving wrestling, anything. He wants to challenge me in a
Haircutting competition?
then maybe then he's got a shot. You know, if he wants to do that. You know what? And I'll take him up on that challenge. Because I'm a competitor. I think I could do just fine. Can I try on you?
Can we use Anthony's?
No.
Yeah, come
I've got
on.
a great barber. Thank you for asking.
Maybe Duperon will let me try on his Frohawk.
I doubt that. Nobody touches that.
Yeah.
It is nice.
He has a very nice
I
mug.
got perks as his manager. I got to put conditioner in it the other day.
It was looking soft.
That is
It
a
was looking
perk.
soft.
The guy he wrestled had some nice hair though too. What was his name?
Let me think. Who did he? He must have not been relevant if I can't think.
No,
of it.
obviously, but beautiful hair. Nice.
Oh, Stevie Hendricks.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Nice hair.
It's okay. It's okay.
It could have maybe used a little bit more conditioning.
Maybe a little trim from Riot Barber Studio.
That would
They
do
do
him
great
good.
work.
That would do him good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, everything between you two, I mean, is cool. Y'all seem like y'all are getting along.
I've never had
I
an issue
mean,
with him.
okay.
We have our
same.
disagreements on Facebook,
Yeah, it's
like
more of a-
everybody.
It's more of a disagreement thing than anything. I forgot to wave. Somebody went by again. I'm trying to be nice. It's the new Johnny Blade. I'm very nice.
I like this Johnny Blade.
Yeah, hey, happy Johnny Blade.
There you go.
But jubilant Johnny. We'll go with that.
Jubilant Johnny.
Yeah.
So everything's
Joyful.
cool with you guys.
Yeah,
Anthony
we're good.
says he's
I'm-
never had a problem.
No.
I've never really had a problem with it with Gunboy. I mean, he's
There's that.
Did
he
just,
doesn't get on my nerves anymore.
Okay.
You know, I just put out real things on Facebook, and he gets upset. There are some guys.
Social media is not meant for real stuff.
It's not. There are some guys that definitely I can feel get under some of y'all's skin. We won't say names,
Who?
but I'm definitely not saying names.
Oh,
But,
sure. Why not bring
Can you
up a
say
name?
their initials? Because their names say letters.
Yeah.
Give me a code. Sign. I don't know.
Me, I just try to keep it. I keep the conversation going
Okay.
in a nice way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
observant.
Maybe
very
he feels like
observant.
if he says anything, there might be a collision in here, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that goes on social media, and I'm here for it. I see it.
100%.
I like it.
I get calls and texts all the time, and they're like,
And
"Who's this Johnny?" But
and Johnny
it's
gets
weird 'cause
DMs.
It does stem. It stems around you every time.
Well, I'm very popular. People love me. They
That's
love me.
never one of the conversations I've had. Which is
Well,
weird.
they've got they've got me on their brain apparently. So
and that's part of the game.
and how about the idiots that wanted to call the cops on me for going? I mean, on what grounds really? You're
To
a
go
cop
where?
guy.
Where'd you go?
You
What
support
happened?
The thin blue line and all
I
that
do.
good stuff.
What happened?
So on what grounds? But
Where'd you go? For what?
when I had ventured on over to do I did an interview not too long ago, and it was posted, and I was roaming around Santa Fe, and I happened up on this building, and it happened to be the barber, the Riot Barber Studio. I can't say it with a straight face without laughing, so I'll just go ahead and say that I went to the Riot Barber Studio and did an interview. Big deal, okay? Why should the cops be called for an interview?
I think the creepy part was the old pan at the end.
Well, I just wanted to let him know that I'm watching him.
You support Santa Fe
And I'm supporting
businesses
yeah, absolutely.
and sponsors?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And if you put it that way.
Yeah.
That's the way I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Because any little bit helps. Businesses. Last year was an interesting time.
I didn't
Barbers
see
weren't
it
allowed to be open.
stalkerish at all.
No, none whatsoever.
Yeah.
I like to help Santa Fe businesses. I don't have to just help the businesses that we sponsor.
Well,
Shout out right now to Loving Care Animal Hospital. That's where I take my dog.
There you go. Good people.
There.
Been there.
How you like that?
And we've already shout out Tex at
Yeah.
Mainland City Center.
Yeah.
They're
I
not
can
a
keep
sponsor
going.
yet. So
No, that yet.
Are we getting
They
chicken from the Chicken Express for Santa Fe?
No.
Oh,
No, they ain't giving me any at the end of the show last time.
Oh,
man, did
made
they
the
run?
list.
They run out of chicken?
I don't know what happened.
Since
Yeah,
I'm gonna be-
you gonna make a note of that?
But yeah, since I'll be commissioner.
Make sure there's enough chicken for management.
Yeah, if they sponsor again, and make sure that chicken, the person that dresses in the chicken suit, is there as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember Titan went after that chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken's lucky he wasn't put in some soup
Yeah.
right away.
Do you think
Titan? I tell you, that guy there, he's
Does he deserve a shot at the title, at the heavyweight title?
Absolutely.
not.
I think so.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
No way.
Okay.
Titan, he deserves psychiatric evaluation. The guy is
You're
a
not
few,
getting a disagreement.
The guy
There's
is a
few
few
guys
French
in
fries
you.
short of a Happy Meal. I'm telling you, he's not all there.
No.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I don't disagree on that part, but great.
The guy uses his sword. He eats shish kebabs with his sword. The guy's a nut. No.
You gotta eat.
I mean, he's still angry though about the dunking, but
Yeah.
I was hoping to see him that last show.
I'm looking out the window hoping that he shows up. I like Titan.
Did you invite him? Because you didn't tell me you invited him. So what's the other
He
secret?
better not be.
To
here.
be fair, Titan has an open invitation to come on KHEA.
Wasn't he here
He
already?
was.
He has a background in radio. Believe it or not,
Sitting in that spot.
How did he not tear up the place when he was here?
because he saw my axe.
Yeah.
That's my own personal safety axe. So he knows. He's like, wait, Guardy threw that. He does. I didn't. Don't tell. But yeah, no, Titan. Again, you're always welcome to sneak up. In
That was
studio.
one of my favorite shows
Interviews?
you did. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think I texted you right after.
So
I
here's
like
something
Titan.
else.
My shows get more views when I'm on.
I don't just
Johnny-
Count all the viewers when I'm on the show to when everybody else is on.
How many we at?
Well,
There's a lot.
There's
probably.
quite a few right now. But it's because y'all are combining forces. It's combining forces. But Johnny, to be fair, you've been on KHEA a couple times before. You came with Kid Ransom. Jesse Logan hasn't
that
been on air
idiot?
before.
Oh,
Yes,
Kid
that's the one. Yes, but Kid Ransom. But I remember there was some confusion that time, and I saw a comment just was like, they don't want to talk to the heavyweight champion. I'd love to talk to Jesse. So if you could relay that message to him, or I'll even tell him myself.
Jesse said he wanted to come on KHEA Radio.
He's welcome.
Okay,
but I
excellent.
remember he did have an invitation before. Kid Ransom was coming. Jesse, they held the tag team titles at the time. There was some confusion about the location. Something happened on air.
Jesse didn't make it. Yeah,
And Jesse did not make it. But I'm not sure. Looking back on things, I think Kid Ransom maybe told him the wrong spot. There was some other stuff going on as well.
That's what Jesse told me. So yeah, he
Yeah.
said that Ransom gave him the wrong address or something. And
See,
I thought it was
Ransom, I think he's a good wrestler also.
I'm sure you
Seems
do.
pretty
I'm sure you think he's a.
outstanding guy.
I'm sure you think he is, and a gentleman, and a
Scholar,
yeah.
cowboy.
Definitely a cowboy.
If anything, nothing
Yeah,
else
if
is definitely
anything-
cowboy.
I remember not too long ago, Johnny got mad because he called me a hoss. I don't even know what that means. But Johnny seemed upset about it and said, nobody says that word.
Where does that come from?
Cowboys.
I feel like he was a cowboy. Like, was there somebody named Haas, like an old Western or something?
Dan Blocker
There we go.
played
our
Hoss
old guy.
Cartwright on Bonanza, who is buried, by the way, in DeKalb, Texas, which is where most of my family live, in Northeast Texas,
See that?
Fun fact.
30 miles east of Texarkana.
Spitting the information, the history.
I'm
Johnny
sorry,
Blade.
west of Texarkana. I said that
Walking
wrong.
encyclopedia
Yeah.
Yeah.
of Haas information, cowboy info.
That's right.
I appreciate it. So you are a manager of champions, a UPW potential candidate for the commissioner position. There's a lot of stuff, and also some pretty good information.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
Fountain of information. Anything you need to know, you ask me.
who's going to be the next commissioner of UPW?
Anthony Macaluso.
Well, as long
Let's just go with that, okay?
Yeah.
okay. Hey,
There we go.
is that a cosign?
No,
Maybe.
that's not.
It sounds like it. Bart, you listen
it's
to
just
this.
basically whatever you want to believe is what that is.
Wow. So, man, I feel pretty good about this. As long as you two are good. You seem like you ended on a pretty good note with Chevy, at least on KHEA on air. I'm excited to see everybody kind of hug it out at the beginning of the 26th in Bacliff, Texas.
I don't
at
think
the
that's
fire
going to
department.
happen.
I think it is. I'm kind
No,
of
see,
being
I don't
optimistic
think.
about it.
Okay, everything may be fine right now with me and him, but everything's not fine with me and Chevy right now. He hasn't apologized.
Not yet, but he could, right?
He could, and he still has an opportunity
It
to.
depends
Okay.
if this is his job. So if he wants to keep the job, maybe. If
he
Johnny
has a
becomes,
He has a family.
He's got like 9.5 kids. So yeah, he definitely needs the job.
Yeah.
He can open. He could start his own softball team.
He could. I've said that before.
Wow.
They could just play each other. That's how big it is.
Imagine like if he could probably have a full-time job just cutting his kids' hair, like one after another, and then the next one grows again.
I don't see how he has time to come to the UPW shows.
They come. They're there. They were there in Texas City Live Bar and Grill.
That was half the stands.
Yeah. Ticket sales
It's going to be a shame. I don't think they should. See, I didn't realize he had so many kids. Man, I feel really bad about.
Well, if he loses his job, maybe, and you get that new position, maybe you can kind of just make sure his kids.
You
are
know
taken care of.
what? I got you. I can do that. I'll make sure that Chevy's not going to. If he loses his job as announcer, I'll make sure he's okay.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't smart off to me or anything like that at the show.
See, he wouldn't. He's a good guy.
What do you mean he wouldn't? He's been smarting off to me.
I feel somebody else may have, started it.
Well, maybe
But
someone
we're not-
started, but to be fair, Chevy has fired back, and they've gone back and forth. Chevy stood his ground.
You'd have to stand your ground.
Okay, what would you say started this whole thing?
Chevy
Chevy
upset.
not announcing.
He
me.
may have
So
forgot. He has so much on his plate.
He should have announced.
Yeah, I know he has so much on his plate. You can tell by looking at him.
Well, there's that.
That's not.
Okay,
I mean, me too.
We're not here for that.
Yeah, well, you said it.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on. He started the whole thing, so I got upset. Of course, somebody's going to get upset. What if David Dubrod walks out? Nate Slater comes out as champion.
Well, you're always gonna announce
introducing,
him.
and then just put the mic down. Don't announce him. He's not here.
Maybe
honestly, so we've had technical difficulties.
I was gonna
Did he
say,
just have an issue with the mic?
Maybe
He
the
may have
sound
announced you.
system. The sound system might have cut out, which happens because being in that line of work, those things happen. It's unfortunate, but it can happen. So I don't know.
Maybe we'll get Bart
I was
to buy a
about to
better
say
sound
something, but
system.
then I knew it was going to get edited out, so I didn't say it.
Well,
That's probably good.
can't edit out live radio.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably good. That is
We-
very good.
I'm thinking that Pastor Hallam would be upset with this. We know he's here. We just seen him.
Yeah,
That's right. I waved at him.
we
Yeah,
always
he did.
we always try and spread positivity here. There's going to be a lot of good things that happen on the 26th and UPW in the future. So I'm excited to see.
I'm excited. It's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a very good show. It's a big show.
It is.
It's huge. I mean, you got David Dupron defending the title, Jesse Logan defending the title, tag titles on the line. Me and Chevy,
Hugging it out.
no telling what's going to go on.
Apologizing. Best
New
friends.
commissioner.
It all
Right
depends
here.
on him. I'm fine. I'm going to come out to the ring to see what's going on, and we'll go from there. Probably new commissioner will get announced. We applaud. We bow.
It'll
We
be
applaud, we bow. we
That'll
like,
be my
I-
picture.
We got a grudge match going on. Nate Slater and
That one's going to be fun.
Oh, how can we not even?
Thank
we got
God we're going to be there
two-
for the medics.
two
The medics will
female,
be there.
2 women's matches.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is a big deal because
It
UPW
really-
just recently introduced their women's division.
In
yeah.
Bacliff.
It was
2
the
months
last
ago.
show. The first show was Micah Madrid. Some kind of weird, controversial finish from what I heard. I didn't
Yeah.
watch the match personally. I was getting ready for my guys' match. But it was Micah Madrid and Persia Pierce,
Mhm.
from what I understand, and it was a very controversial finish.
It was.
Micah Madrid will be back.
She will. I seen that.
She's taking on Hosaka.
That'll be a good match.
Yeah. If you know anything about wrestling, you know that she's a legend.
I know about it. I don't know why you're looking at me. I'm just a fan.
You should know about it.
I do. The commissioner knows about all. I mean, the fans know about all.
Well, I'm excited for the 26th. Anthony, what are you looking forward to the most? I mean, we're just about out of time.
A fun-filled day. That's it. Having a good time. Everybody enjoying themselves. Maybe
Being
some title
friends at the
changes.
end.
Yeah,
Being friends at
everybody
the
being
end.
friends.
What about you, Johnny? Anything else you'd like to share before we sew it up today? I feel like we're ending on a good high note. Everyone's
We
happy.
are going to end on a good note today. We're going to end on a great note today because I'm going to make an announcement.
All right.
Whoever-
Breaking news.
Yeah, well, whoever brings the best sign insulting me,
Johnny, don't do this.
I will give them 2 free tickets to the July show in Santa Fe.
Don't do this because I've already had signs made.
No,
Johnny, why
you were
would do
disqualified from this competition.
That is one thing that I've been pushing for
Well-
this show. Nothing makes me happier than watching old wrestling with all the signs.
But yeah, me too.
That makes me super happy.
You know, a lot of people don't know this. Don't tell anybody, except for the people listening. You'll know. But I'm a fan at heart.
Yeah.
Still somewhat a fan at heart.
Have to.
So, that's why I got into this to begin with. So, if it wasn't for guys like Gino Hernandez, Macho Man Randy Savage, Terry Gordy.
If you ever go into the gun vault, you'll see a lot of Macho Man stuff.
Really?
Yes,
Well, maybe
sir.
I should come pay you a visit.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should come buy a gun.
I'll be there.
Wait till the 27th.
See what happens.
Yeah, maybe so.
Probably smart.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you guys making some time.
Thank you.
26, Bacliff, Texas. You got to be there. There's going to be a lot of answers to questions that people have been having a lot of interest all over the world, people tuning in. What's going to happen in Bacliff? Little old Bacliff. There's drama. It has everything. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
It's KHEA Radio, 99.9.